Right after I recorded the outro for this, I get this very strong villager. Impaling 5, Riptide 3, Unbreaking 3, and no glass trades. Oh man, this is bad. I mean, he's so good. Such a good villager, and I've got to get rid of him. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it sucks a lot. Oh, it's so heartbreaking, but goodbye. Well, hello there, and welcome to episode 12 of jCraft. In the last episode, we built a trading hall, this selection panel, and we're starting some of the grindy processes to get enough villagers to trade for a boatload of glass, hopefully a lifetime supply is worth trading, and I've got all the little signs and stuff back here pointing to where everything should go. And I'm really happy with this. I did use hoppers, kind of expensive, but they're the only arrow-shaped item besides magenta stained terracotta, I think. So, yeah, I'm using this, and it's very easy to figure out where everything goes, but I needed to clarify that some walls are left and right, and this is left and right of up here, not down there, because down there it can feel and be backwards depending on which side you're standing in. So I want some transparency here and some clarity that when you get down from here, from the center tube that's down there, this is the direction everything is going to be, although you won't need this. And we're classifying the librarians based on 4 categories: weapons, tools, universal, and then I think we got armor as well. Armor's not going to really be that full. I think we'd need like maybe a thorns and then the basic protections, and that would be it. Oh, feather falling and stuff like that. Actually, so never mind. We might not be able to put that there, but we're going to use just one slice, and I'm not sure which one that is yet, depending on how they get filled. And we're going to use that for some smiths, both the armor and tools, so we can actually get tools for free here while we're already here. You know, it's a bit of a journey to get out here, and it's far from both of our bases that, you know, it'd be best if we can get our tools while we're here, so we'll upgrade that as well. But so far, we don't have too many of them traded. This is right after I got finished with the last video. And we've only got a couple of them, but we have some gem villagers. We've got this guy right here, who is fantastic with the Silk Touch and Fortune and Glass Trade, which makes him a very, very hard to compete with villager. And then we've got this guy over here, which I don't remember what he is. Mending. He is a Mending Glass Trading villager, so we do need to give him a lectern. That way he picks that specific block. And then I think we've just got 2 more in here. We've got this guy. I don't remember what all of them are yet. I do need to add signs for each one of these. So, Frostwalker, Sharpness 5. Okay, so this is in the weapon section, and you are a Sharpness villager. Now, I will burn any villager that is not glass trading, because I want this to be the best trading hall there is, which means I'm getting rid of a lot of villagers. And on that note, I am getting rid of this villager right up here, and he is... he is a Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, and I haven't even finished trading with him, but this trade right here, this ink sac trade, it should have been glass, and now that it's not, he's going to go. I'm going to finish trading up with him just in case maybe there's a reason to keep him, but with the fact that he doesn't have glass, that is an immediate reject for me, because this is the entire reason I built this is to be able to trade for glass. The books are really just a bonus. So let's get him leveled max. Get rid of all those books. And yeah, so he doesn't have any glass trades, so painfully I have to do this and know that I will find a better villager eventually. So that is very, very sad. But that's the start of this video. Knowing that some of these villagers aren't going to be what I want, and getting rid of them to where I have exactly what I want is sometimes very, very painful. I found a couple of tricks while I've been doing this, and it seems very smart to remove the trading block that they're going to use after you have sent the villager away. Just break this immediately, and then before you place it back down, make sure you got another village in front, and typically, more times than not, and at the right time of the day, which right now it is basically almost 1 a.m. in game, typically these guys will pick up the trade a lot quicker, but I'm also noticing that the time of the day has a bigger influence than anything else, so yeah, we're going to be sitting here for a while. I don't know how long this is going to take, so I will provide progress updates while I find out what I'm going to do with this, because all I'm doing in this episode most likely is getting a lot of glass traded and starting up a very, very big project, but I won't be showing that on camera until it's done. Yeah. I have not been trading for very long, and I'm surprised by this. This is the same trade. I mean, this is obviously way more expensive, but we can obviously cure that down to where it's reasonable. But this is... This is a shulker box per trade session with this villager. Per trade session of Efficiency 5 books. In the same trade session, you can fill your entire inventory, basically, from this guy. I'm shocked. This is... this is amazing. Now, where do you go? Universal left wall. Let's put you universal right wall. And you're good to go. You have a great day. I will be seeing you very soon. Right as I'm about to record this guy, he gets a job. But I want to show you guys the trading hall in just a moment. But I want to show the trading process real quick, because I found a sort of loophole that seems to work like 95% of the time, which is pretty successful with what I was dealing with. And we no longer have to wait for the villagers to take a job. So let's trade this guy out and grab everything from him. See what he's got. You now have a badge. Depth Strider is pretty bad. I need to break some books. Again, I really want like a blast chamber or something over here, because this is getting annoying. But we can now probably trade out most of his books. Okay, he's not wanting to do anymore. I think that's the cheapest book I've had for a while now. And he does not have a glass trade, so this is the perfect time to show how this works. Before the villager dies, you need to remove the lectern. And then with the way we have this timing set up on this, you need to hit the block. And then right when the minecart dispense, place the lectern. And almost every time they're going to take the job. I don't know why that is, but this guy's got knocked back. Alright. We'll come back to him. So Jay's been trading a little bit while I was offline, and he has gotten some decent stocking going on here. And I had to move a few villagers around as well. We've got some of them in the wrong place. Like, let's see. The efficiency guy, I actually need to move him over there. What time is it in game? It is 10. Okay, this should be pretty easy. So let's move him. And the way we bait him into moving him is moving his workstation during work hours. And he will want to come over here sometimes. They're not very bright. You want to go this way. Trust me, I know. You want to go this way. Your workstation's over there. There you go. Okay, now that we've got you jumping around. Come on. You know you want your lectern. Come on. Be a good librarian. Be a good nerd. Come over here. So we've got this guy right here, and he's an efficiency trade. So that's why we're moving him. Let me see if I can make you interested in restocking. I'm going to lose my window here. So typically what I've been doing so far is just kind of leaving trails of lecterns around. And then to get him in, it's as easy as putting zombie conversion on when there's not a zombie back here. Placing a lectern back here, and then hopefully... Oh, I need to make sure every other villager has a job, because some guys can randomly take these lecterns. But I think that's the only guy I've got non-jobbed. Would you like to cooperate? Let's get down here. No, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Let's go. Come on. Come on, you are the most difficult one I've had to deal with. I had two people right before you that weren't a problem for this. Come on. Here you go. Get across the water. Alright, well that's going to be fun. I'm going to wait for him to realize that he doesn't have a job anymore. And then he can walk around for a little bit. I don't think he can hurt himself, but I've been proven wrong before with villagers. Anyway, so moving them around is generally pretty easy. It's as easy as turning zombie conversion on, distracting the zombie because they'll focus on you, and then just drop it down, and then break the slab right here. Tends to work best. And then they typically try to avoid these water spots because they're not solid blocks. They actually can't pass through them. So you're being difficult, and I don't appreciate that. But I can't kill him because he's got a double efficiency trait, and I'm not interested in trying to get that again. That is a gem of a villager. So I'll take his job too. So there you go. No more lecturing for you. There you go. Okay, so take this. There we go. Now the path is working. Keep breaking him. And eventually, he will only have that lectern to deal with. Come on, do you want to work? You want to work? Oh, okay. You found the other lectern. Okay. Can let him have any one of these. And you gotta time it just right. Boom. He is now moved. That wasn't too bad. Getting them to start is really the hard part. And now we do. There we go. And this is the efficiency villager, so we gotta make sure we write that down. Alright. So let's walk through all of these guys real quick. I'm just going to go over the signs. I'm not going to go in them. This guy's just piercing. This is smite and silk. Actually, punch and affinity. Wow, this guy's loaded. Impaling, projectile protection, and depth strider. Sharpness, sweeping edge and mending. Are there any? Okay, so this guy's a fire aspect and a knockback too. So he's a double sword guy. That's pretty neat. And then we've got Loyalty and Channeling already as well. Infinity and Flame, we've got another gem villager here. He's Infinity and Flame. I don't know if we have any more. They're very hard to come by in those styles, so getting them to work like that is typically pretty difficult. You should now be the only one using the lectern, and wow, are they noisy. We have plenty of villagers thanks to Jay's breeder over there, and there are just, I mean... Picking a villager up is really funny. So I don't need knockback from you. I don't need flame either. You've got glass. Are you going to have a last trade? You're not? Alright, goodbye. So break the lectern as soon as you send them off. Wait for the villager to die. Select this again. Wait for the minecart to be dispensed. Place lectern. And more often than not, boom, they will take a job just like that. So you are a quick charge. Alright. Lure. I should note we are not taking any of the fishing rod enchantments, but every other enchantment will be in this haul. We're not doing the Luck of the Sea or Lure, or I think that's the only two that are fishing rod based. So we're just excluding those. So there are 40, specifically 40 enchantments, 39 of them being obtainable through the haul. And you do not have glass either. Goodbye. He's dead. And we're almost at 2 shulker boxes of glass just by trying to get these villagers to become librarians. You're Infinity, but I think we've already got that. Alright, I'm going to continue trading. I think Jay's working on getting the zombies over here as well. I could be very wrong about that, but I think he's working on it right now. There's an iron golem over there too, so I should probably warn him about that. But yeah, this is all that there is. This is just what I'm going to do for a very long time. And I don't even think we're an eighth of the way filled. I think we might have 16 villagers or so in here already. Yeah, so 4... Actually, I hate that command. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. And we've got less than 32, but more than 24. Somewhere around there. Which is not a lot of villagers. We are still way far from being done with this. Still don't know about that. Alright. Alright, so we've got some progress update notes here. Things are being done, and we've got quite a lot of guys in here, and I need to say that there are like maybe 8 enchantments left to get. We've got the zombies in here, and Jay will show this on his video because, I mean, it's hilarious. But we've got a lot of really good villagers, and we have the admin zone over here, which is just going to be mending and unbreaking. And we have no unbreaking in here. In the entire trading hall, we have 0 combined, even in the wrong places. Oh man, this sounds really loud. You guys need to be quiet down. Quiet down. There are no unbreaking books in this entire trading hall. Not one. I believe we have 0 books of unbreaking. Now, that brings me to this. This is the first villager we've had in over 200 villagers that's got unbreaking. But he doesn't have glass. And you know what we do with villagers that don't trade glass? We get rid of them. I only have to go through another 200 villagers to get that trade back. No big deal. Right? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This is ridiculous. But we still have so many villagers to trade with. I'm not really worried about sparing a few and getting the right perfect trades for this. It is worth the effort. I believe it is worth the effort, as much as it pains me to do stuff like this. But I have done worse. There are just so many villagers I've sent off camera just down the hole because they're just not glass, or they have something that we already have, thus making their other trade pointless. Well, we've been stocking this thing for over a day now, and we've done some small changes to it. Jay made some little elevators up and down, so we can now jump straight through this, and there's no risk of, forgetting rockets or your lights are breaking and falling into the void. It's now safe for us to do this, and we still have quite a few enchantments to grab. Actually, we've only got like 5, but I created some logs here to show us what we've got. We need to take this book because we have the looting. So you take the book to edit it, and thanks to the way books work now, we can just do that, and the book is now edited. And I think we just need Bane and Power. And then we need to get Blast Protection as the last shield. We have not even still received a Unbreaking. So we have not received an Unbreaking. And then, so we've only got, I think we've actually got 9 Mending. But there are still quite a cool couple of villagers down here, so I want to show those off, and I believe, not sure which one it is. We do have the efficiency guy down here, but we have a double silk touch guy now as well. So I've cleaned up my inventory, and it's time to start trading glass. I just want to see how this succeeds. And I'm just going to start trading glass with every single guy down here. And I hope I've got enough down here. I don't know how many I'm going to have, but let's just see where this goes. There's a lot that's changed here, and I absolutely love this spaceship. It is one of the most awesome things we've ever made, and I'm going to try to get in here. There is so much detail that went into this, and multiple revisions, and just, it is so fantastic. So, Jay's mostly covered everything in his video, so I'm going to skip most of the redstone and stuff that's back here. You guys can check out this video for that, but I had to wait for this to be done to send this video out because it is just fantastic. It is phenomenal that everything came the way it did, and man, it has been quite a job getting all of these villagers in here, even around trying to build this crazy spaceship. There are now drop tubes and water elevators to make everything easier for us. The logos make it so easy to get back and forth in here. And this is pretty much complete. I think the only thing we need to do is really just stock all the people that are in here and get this completed. That's all that's really left. We just need to stock all the halls full of villagers with glass. We're having a really hard time with them breaking, and it just seems to be really a pit of bad luck. It doesn't seem to be anything more than that, so we're going to have to deal with that as it goes, but I think this is the only guy we have that has unbreaking and glass in the entire hall, and has been the only one to go. And at the beginning of this episode, I did have to sacrifice an unbreaking villager. In hindsight, I probably should have kept him even without the glass, but I really want glass to be as efficient as possible, so I've come up with a solution for that, which I will... Gosh, you guys are noisy up there. I will solve that off camera and move all of the villagers that are non-glass but important over here, and then fill any slots that are used with them with a generic villager. It might get rid of some of the organization back here, but I'm not truly too worried about that. The only three we have back here is going to be unbreaking and mending, so we're really just going to move all the mending guys down a block and get them all kind of scrunched over a little bit, and just trying to make it generally easier for me to fill the rest of this up. I think the zombies might be a little bit of a problem, but I'm not too worried about that quite yet. There's also a lot more that can be done around here, but I've already started trading off some of the glass, and I think with 10 boxes of glass and another one coming up here, I think Jay added a couple in here. It's just really nice to have all these just general trades, and we can load these loaders up with really anything we want. So there are many boxes in each one of these to allow us to trade out shulker boxes of any enchantments. We probably need a trash can in here somewhere, but yeah, this is just, everything is so beautifully fit in here. We have splash potions, we've got our apples, we've got our emeralds, we've got shulker shells in case we need more boxes here, as well as all the gold we need. That gold is going to last a very long time here. Some of the villagers are going to be easy, 1 or 2 cures. The rest of them are 3, 4, 5, depending on what they've got. I also started marking the really, really good villagers with cyan dye. It's the only thing that really kind of pops and is still kind of legible. So we've got, and I want to go over those. So this is his double silk touch villager. He has 2 silk touch trades right here, and he still has glass. So, and he's already pretty cheap as well, so he'd be an easy 2 or 3 conversion, and he'd be 1 emerald each. And then they're all marked, so there's the efficiency, which is nice. I have covered this guy multiple times. I love the fact that I got this guy, because that is a very, very big deal, having double efficiency, double silk touch, and it'd be amazing to get a double unbreaking. So we've got double protection here. Got any more over here? Mending protection, which that's nice. That's a general enchantment we will use time and time again. These guys are new. What are these? Projectile, smite, piercing, glass. Cool. Okay, and you are... These are new. So blast efficiency. That's nice. Jay's been doing a lot of the trading as well as me, but he's been really adamant about getting it. And he's also started getting these guys in here so that we could start getting all of the armors we would need here. So, like, unbreaking, but that is fire protection. That kind of sucks. Just a little bit. And then we've got, like, swords and axes, and then I think these guys are, yeah, pickaxe and shovels as well. Ooh, a silk touch unbreaking. That's almost good. We're not really too picky on what these guys have. We're just pretty much going to grindstone the equipment we get from them and then make what we need out of this while we're trading here. So, yeah, this has been quite a lot of work, and I am very happy with everything that's came down. But I think that's everything for this video. I really wanted to wait for all this stuff to really come together. I've showed a lot of the annoyances that came with this, and we did do some real cannon testing, so we definitely checked to see how this thing worked, and it's beautiful. But unfortunately, that's really all I've got time for. But I want to go to a special part of this ship real quick, because I'm not signing off without a proper goodbye. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. It has been a lot of fun, and it's been a very frustrating experience with villagers of this quantity. So we're going to do a lot of work off camera. I'm going to start trading off some glass, going to have some general fun using these villagers to the full advantage we have here, and just get a lot of work done. But man, this ship still looks just so amazing. I don't think we could have done this any better. I am so glad we went for this space rocket ship, and I should mention that this is the ACF Genesis, the Ally Cruise Fighter, I believe is what we dubbed this. It's the first ship of many. I plan to get a couple more of these in here, as well as the space station at some point. I don't have any true plans right there with that yet, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It has been a very bumpy one, but it has been a lot of fun, and the progress here is immense. I will see you guys very, very soon.